Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It is time now for Medical Moments with Covenant Healthcare. Joining us this morning, it's a real treat, Diane Gray-Fitting, a respiratory therapist with Covenant Healthcare, Sleep and Pulmonary Medicine. Thank you so much for being here. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Colette?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Now, I heard this surprising stat, Diane, and according to the CDC, listen to this, about 70 million Americans, I did not know this, suffer from chronic sleep problems. Now, as a respiratory therapist, you have seen the impact of poor sleep, how it can have on people, the impact in their lives. So why is it so critical to get a good night's rest?
That's a good question. It is very critical because of the fact that sleep affects every aspect of your health. A lot of people don't realize that. They think that, I know in the past we would think that snoring was just something that, oh, it was kind of funny if someone snored.
Right.
But it's actually an indicator that someone could possibly have obstructive sleep apnea, which can affect your oxygen levels, your carbon dioxide levels. It can stop you from getting enough good restful sleep. It can also cause issues with your teeth, dental issues.
Oh, wow.
It's just all kinds of aspects. It can make it difficult for you to control your blood sugars, and also it makes it harder for you to control high blood pressure if you're trying to do that.
Well, so let me ask you this for myself. So getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night is not a good idea.
No, that is not good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to work on that. Diane, listen to this. So you help manage the Covenant Sleep Center. So what does your team do there?
So we have a team of registered polysomnographers.
Okay.
And what we do is we do a very thorough job of monitoring you while you sleep. We hook you up to all kinds of sensors.
Oh, wow.
We can monitor your muscle movements, your breathing, your cardiac rhythms, and also your brain waves, which tells your doctor exactly what's happening when you're sleeping. So we will know if you're getting enough deep sleep, if you're just sleeping very lightly, and if you're frequently awakening, which is what tends to cause the excessive daytime sleepiness that can be so impactful on your life.
So when you see all that data that you collect, what can you do with that? How do you use that?
Oh, the doctor can do a lot of things with that. We have one of our sleep specialists interpret it for your family doctor, and then they can develop a plan on what they think is causing your poor sleep and how they're going to address it. There's so many different possibilities for sleep disorders. We treat children from infants on up. They also have sleep disorders that can affect learning and growth and their school performance. So it's not just the adults, and it reaches literally every aspect of your health. So very important to protect your sleep.
Yes, it is. Very important. Now, Diana, I love this because in every aspect of our lives, even now, we definitely need support. And your team actually saw a need in the community and wanted to help fill that need by starting a sleep support group. Tell us a little bit about that and what resources you provide.
Yes, absolutely. So what we know in the sleep field is that, and you may know from family members or friends who have been on CPAP, or you may be yourself, or BiPAP, or some form of air pressure at night to help keep your airways open. We found that they had tons of questions and issues, and they didn't really get the answers they were looking for. They were looking furiously for answers on how to help them make this therapy work for themselves. And we decided that it would be a really good thing for us to do to provide a support group. Once a month it meets with a registered polysomnographist for an hour, and you can ask all of your questions. You can even bring in your equipment if you have questions on if you're setting it up correctly. All kinds of questions about different sleep disorders that they can help answer for you.
Diane, everything you're saying, I have to tell my mom because she uses a CPAP machine because my dad was like, oh my gosh, that snoring, we're going to have to do something about that. So she uses that, but she has so many questions about it, how to make it more effective. So this is great. So who can actually come to your support group, Diane?
Anyone can come. That's the great thing about it.
Okay.
It's open to the whole community. There's no charge or anything like that. We're having it at the Covenant Mackinac campus, which is 5400 Mackinac Road in Saginaw, at 6:30 to 7:30 every third Wednesday of the month, beginning this month.
That's excellent. And maybe the most important place. So anything else? So this is right in our area, our own backyard. Anyone can come. Is there a fee or anything for that, or how does that work?
Not at all. Everything is free and open to the community, and we will do our best to answer your questions or
Okay.
get you the resources you need.
Great.
Or put you in contact with a professional who can help.
I love it. Diane, anything else you'd like to add that we haven't covered about this?
The only thing I would add is protect your sleep.
Yes.
It's extremely important. People plan for every other aspect of their lives, but sometimes sleep gets the short end of the stick. They don't realize how important it is, and know how much you're sleeping. Track it. Use apps, whatever you need to do, and make sure that you are getting enough good sleep. And if you feel you're not,
Yes.
talk to your doctor about that.
Sure. I know when I get a good night's rest, my whole mood is boosted and my energy is just upticked. It's awesome. So thank you for this valuable information. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling in, Diane.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Of course, you can come back anytime. We appreciate that. And thanks again today. If you'd like any additional information on today's topic, just head on over to the hot links page. That is at WNEM.com.